Hey everybody, it's Angel Ray, the Universal Element. Well, I've been having a lot of, I guess, conversations and stuff with people lately about questioning my friendship and how they're my friends and how I should do something for them and like, I don't know. So I'm just gonna state this is how I believe a friendship should be, and I believe this is how love is, and you know, to me, friendship, you should be there no matter what. Like, this is your friend, whether you're mad at somebody or you love them or if you're happy for them. Every friendship has their ups and downs, you know. I am a firm believer. I am one of those people that are ride or die type. Like, I'll sit there and go the full extent just for you. If you need somebody, don't matter what time it is, like, I'm there, It doesn't matter what's going on. I'm there. I'm there if you need to talk. Um, thing about me is my friendship and my love is unconditional, but everybody wants to put conditions on stuff. Um, and it's looking like I'm not really having very many friends at all anymore. Like, I think everybody's kind of fallen out of my life. But maybe those people were not meant to be in my life. Because maybe they were fake. Because the way that I look at it, if I have to buy you something, or if I have to give you money to keep your friendship, or if I have to, and I've supported all my friends in some way, form, or fashion. Because I want all of us to win. I want you to be successful. And I love each and every one of you. I even love my enemies. I really do. I can't really say that I can, even my worst enemies, I honestly can't say that I have any anger towards anybody. Maybe disappointment, you know. I don't know. I just want us all to win. And I want, yeah, if you could make my life easier, that would be cool. But I want to make your life easier too. I want you to be successful. I'll always support my friends, no matter what. And even sometimes my enemies, depending on what they stand for. You know, if I believe they are supporting a good cause, of course I'm going to support them. Because this world needs more love. It needs more people that'll be there for you even when you can't be there for yourself. Sometimes people need people to have a shoulder to cry on. Sometimes people just need somebody to have mercy for a moment. Sometimes your presence is the present that is needed, and a lot of people, they judge you on your status and what you got and what you can give them, what you can do for them. And they judge your friendship that way. And it's just like, look, I don't care if you got money or not. I'll sit here with you homeless. I'll sit here with you in $1 billion house. Like, I'll ride with you in the castle, but I'll also be there with you on the streets. My friendship towards anybody is not conditional. Like, I treat all my friends pretty pretty well, actually. And actually, you can ask some of my friends. Like, my friend, we call him Pittsburgh. He needed help. He had just gotten out of jail on a bullshit charge. His truck was impounded. He literally just called me up and was like, "Hey, Ange, I just need a ride. Baby, I went and picked him up, realized what was going on. He lost everything. I was like, "You're coming home with us. You're coming home with me. You need to be around friends right now when your world is falling apart." And I think he lived with me for like a couple of years on and off, you know? And it's just like, I didn't ask much from him, but like, I asked for respect, and he always gave me that. When he could help me out financially, he did and tried to pay his way. He did what he had to do because it's a respect thing. You have when you got friends, when you love people, when you in a relationship, like a friendship or like romantically, you got to have integrity because if there's no integrity and people are really just out to screw you over, that's fake love. That's fakeness. I don't do fake. I love being around authentic people and like cuz fake people cause drama. And then drama causes fights. And then like there's a lot of unnecessary heartbreak and there's a lot of unnecessary arguing and fighting and bullshit that comes along with all of that. You know, I just be trying to follow God the best way that I can because He is the only one that has been there for me this whole time, even when there was no one else. Um, and like my friend, ex best friend Valentino, um, some of y'all may know the story or not, but like, um, he was my husband's best friend before my husband passed. And then when my husband passed, they took me in, you know, because I had nowhere else to go. My family, everybody had like turned their backs. And, you know, I helped. And so when I got my money for my house, they were going through a custody battle and, you know, and CPS and all of this. So I paid when I got my money for my house. I bought them a car, which they've been screwing me over on because it's still in my name. I don't even know. They were supposed to get it out of my name, but they didn't. And I don't know. I heard that they got a loan out on, I don't know. But that's beside the point. I got them a car and I paid their way to get their kids back. By the grace of God, they got their kids back. They did what they were supposed to do to a certain extent. They didn't finish doing everything they were supposed to do. But um, he was with this old lady for a long time, years, and we all lived together. And, you know, I tried to help. We were all in a survival situation. We paid our ways and we lived together and I helped take care of their kids and those were my god kids and I love them dearly. I don't even get to see them anymore because when his old lady kicked out him um over the charge he's got now, like I let him come and stay with me because that's what friends do, you know. And turns out he was kind of a cock block and he blocked a lot of things in my life. He cost me a lot too. And I was providing for him and a lot of other people. But that's what friends do. Apparently, I got used. But, the way I look at it is. And then he tried to kill me, you know. But he was at a point to where he had lost everything, everybody. He was about to go to prison. He got blackout drunk, which people do, and I feel like a demon had overtaken him for a moment while he was blackout drunk. And you know, when you lose people in your life that basically took care of you, and whatnot, and you lose people that are the closest to you, and they leave your life, and then you have to do life by yourself, it could be pretty traumatic. It can sometimes destroy you, because sometimes what if your one friend was the one that was holding you together? Well, what if that friend wasn't there? You know, I don't know, but I don't I don't take back anything I've ever done for anybody. Like, because the way I look at it, sometimes your love and your presence is what keeps them from breaking, you know? Sometimes it's things like these that keep you from dying. Sometimes people's presence is what keeps you from giving up. Even if it's just to have a word with somebody, just somebody to sit there and listen, you know? Sometimes things that are not material are important. Some things, like being the light in other people's darkness, is something that can never be repaid, you know? Even if there's nobody there for you when you need them the most, try to be the one that's there for others when they need it. And maybe God will send you somebody that can do that for you. Like over the past 2 years, since I lost my job at Home Depot, compared to now, hopefully being able to start back next week, I've learned a lot and I've lost a lot of friends. And some people didn't like me because I was a mirror. I was a reflection of what they hated the most about them. Or like it came out. I don't know, my light tends to show people their demons. I don't intend for that to happen. I just be here trying to exist, and then people get triggered by me sometimes, you know. And I try to be there for people genuinely, and I try to love them. But people like to make up a lot of stories in their mind, and then they try to go and talk to people, you know, and try to get people to go up against you sometimes. And it's okay. If you come up against me, I forgive you. All of you. Every single person. Because at the end of the day, I still sit here alone. So it really doesn't bother me. Because if you were really my friends, you would be here with me. You'd be trying to support me. Or at least, you know, reaching out and trying to make things right. And a lot of people don't. Most people don't. You know. But um I believe in God. I try to be authentic as possible. I'm not gonna sit here and change for nobody. Like, if you treat me like an option, I'll leave you like a choice. That's really how I am. Like, I don't have to be in your life. I don't have to be here. I do it because I choose to. Because I love you. I need you to understand that. All of you. If I'm in your life, it's because I chose to be there. Because I wanted to see you succeed. I want to see you make it. I want to see you live your dreams. And I want to help you any way I can. I may not be able to physically help you. I may not be able to physically or financially assist you, but I could be there. I could be there presence, you know. I could try to be supportive, but sometimes that's all I got. That's a lot more than most people have, you know. So, but this is my beliefs on how to be a friend. So you can take it with a grain of salt. You can leave it there. But I feel the same way about my love life. I don't chase nobody. I'm sorry if you don't realize who I am. If you don't recognize me as your wife, then and you don't appreciate the little things that make me me, if you don't love everything about me, then okay, that's not my person. My person would recognize me. My person would choose me above all else. My person would never want to live life without me. You know, I truly believe that. And if you can see a future without me in it, then I guess I wasn't meant to be in your life. Friendship, relationship, whatever. Enemyship, I don't know. Whatever. And for all my enemies out there, I don't think I have any, but apparently I do. I love you too, you motherfucker. I mean, that's me. No. I do it in kiddingness, though. I do. I love my haters. Because, you know, sometimes that's your biggest fan club. It really is. Because that ain't nobody gonna sit here and love and obsess about you as much as your haters trying to like figure you out. And it's just like, wow. Like, that's kind of stalkerish. Okay. I love you, but like, keep your distance. You know. But that's just my little, you know, thoughts on relationships and friendships and stuff. All right. Bye.